I don't have anything against white people. Okay, we're all free to opinions. Right. People with good hearts. I don't judge by color, because I feel that I'll be just like the man that's judging me and putting the foot down on me. I don't judge. I judge the person that stabbed me in my back. If you white, Chinese, Ecuadorian, Hankuku, I'm gonna take that knife out and stick it back in your chest. Right. Okay. Now that's the way I feel. Okay, and to all, there is a major amount of white people that keep a prejudice barricade. And that prejudice barricade keeps us all from being together as one. Now, go ahead, Prophet.
All right, this is what I want to say. I want to say, as far as hating white people or whatever, I don't hate all white people, but it's safe to assume, because of history, that all white people are out to get you. It's just, that's safe. It's like, and they say that the best teacher of the future is the past. If in the past all these white men was doing all this stuff to me, it'd be dumb for me to be thinking he my friend and come and hug him and embrace him, because then I'm giving him the chance to kill me. As a black man in this society and knowing how things are going on, it's safe for you to assume that any man, that white man is out to get you. See, it's nothing wrong with being prejudiced, because we all prejudge. You prejudge food before you eat it. You know what I mean? When you want to go to the store, you prejudge the outfit before you put it on. You see what I'm saying? So it's safe to prejudge. You have to know that every brother is not a brother and every other is not an other, but you must know who your enemy is. And on a major scale, on a worldwide scale, the white man is my enemy. So any white man that I see, I have to assume that he out to get me until he does something that proves otherwise.
Okay, but now, let me explain. I agree with you almost 90%. 10% is me.
Right.
And the other 10% is saying that I'm not going to prejudge nothing, because I don't want to be prejudged. Another thing, I don't want one brother that couldn't take it to go ahead like my man Ferguson is representing himself in court. I don't want, you can't say that I'm like Ferguson. I can't say that one person, and that's what's got everybody twisted up. You cannot allow me as a person. I love what you are very intelligent, ultra intelligent. But the thing is that people have judged one black person wrong action, and they spread it amongst a race. I am not going to keep doing what other people did. And Prophet, I agree with you.
But check this out.
Okay.
But this is the science behind being, this is what power is. This is when you understand power and you know what power is, then you can do that. See, that's the difference between the God and the devil. Because the devil have the same power that God do, but what he do with his power, he just use it. You know what I'm saying? He just use it. See, being God, I know who to judge. I know how to judge. You're supposed to know how to judge, because like she was saying, you have to eliminate certain things from yourself. And how could you eliminate them from yourself if you don't judge them? If you think that everything is good, and if you take everything in, it'll kill you. You know what I'm saying?
So the thing is, we're not saying that. You can see it.
But
I'm saying we agree. We agree. You sort of like, wait a minute. I don't want to build with you or against you. I want to build on it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I want to say one thing. You just said that if it's good, you'll be able to deal with it. So all I'm saying is, I say whatever's good.
Whatever's good is good. This is what I'm saying.
If 90% of it is bad, I'll keep chopping away the 90% and ripping it apart.
See, but that's what you're supposed to do, and this is all I'm saying.
So we say the same thing.
Right, we say the same thing.
Saying that
all I'm saying is that as black people, we have to be on our guard. And I'm saying, let's not be passive.
Yes. Because if you got 90%, if you got 90% of the Caucasian race sticking together, and they in power, then you need 150% of the black race, because we don't have the economical power.
But it's like this.
It's all economics. Nobody's recognizing the fact that we're not thinking about the
It is, no, but it is economics, but you have to understand this.
White people will love you as long as you make money for them.
Listen, to an extent though. To an extent though. That's to one extent though.
Exactly.
Listen, but listen to this. You have no real economic power though.
But
listen what I'm saying though. Even though you make on it, but it's like this. How can you have economic power? It's like this. You have to listen to this. How can I have anything if I can't defend it? Listen what I'm saying though.
Why can't you defend it?
Listen what I'm saying. You seeing why we can't defend it? Because as a people, we being oppressed by the police with the guns. Listen what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. We keep on going like this. They.
But I'm not saying they. I'm not saying they. I'm saying this. Hold on. Listen, this is you misunderstanding what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying. The only way, you have to know who you are, but you still have to know what your enemy is. When you on a basketball team or a football team, before you go out into the field or onto whatever you do, what do? You go, you watch tapes. Not only strategy, you watch your enemy. You see who's this. You watch this man. You see how this man did that. You say, well, when he do this, you do that. So we have to know the same thing.
Okay.
We have to know. I'm not blaming. I'm saying people be like, you can't blame the white man for this and that.
No. We say, hold on, wait. You gotta talk. Hold on. No.
What I'm saying
you getting everybody misconfused here.
I'm saying this. What I'm saying is we deal with reality right now. I'm saying let's deal with the basis of right now. We're talking about how we were kings and queens. That's all good. We discovered math and science, but now let's master math and science for right now, so we can have economic power. We have to deal within ourselves and eliminate them from our equation completely. We keep on dealing like the white man. You know, as soon as you say the white man took everything away from me, that means you got to give him props for everything that you do have. Because every time that he took something away, that means he left, you know what I'm saying? He took his noose out. He took his pressure off just a little bit so that you could win. What I'm saying is that you can't give him all the credit. No.
I see, but I'm not giving him the credit.
I don't believe that.
Listen what I'm saying. I'm not giving him the credit. You know what I'm saying?
But you're giving him all the
Listen what I'm saying. I'm not giving him the credit. But I'm saying this. If I'm driving a car and I crash the car, you're going to say J. Rue crashed the car, regardless of the fact. If I do something, then I do it. And if a man do something, I'm saying what he do. All I'm doing is calling out what they do. I'm saying, watch what he do and master yourself. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
The only way you can master yourself.
Hold on. Check this out.
This is my question.
All right, no, wait a minute. Wait. Here's the situation. He has a strong 100% valid point. We agree. We have course differences, but they all come up to the same end. We all agree. The way you're saying it isn't
enough rhetoric. Now, where's the solutions? What do we do once we discover?
The solution is, like my man said, you have to know yourself. Because the only way you can help anybody.
No. I want a solution for one thing.
I want a solution for the whole. But listen, Sam, this is the solution. Hold on, there's a physical solution, and the physical solution is to know yourself.
But no.
After that.
You miss after that. Once you know yourself, but what is yourself? Who is yourself?
Give it to me something in physical.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
We got a lot of people. Let's come over.
All right, listen. This is the solution. Everybody talking about the solution. Everybody talking about the solution, and I'm gonna tell you the solution. And then if you can't understand it, then there's no solution for you. It's like this. The solution is knowledge of self. And the reason that knowledge of self is the solution is because once you know yourself, know who you are, know where you came from, know what you're capable of doing, you will do all things according to who you are. See, the problem is that people, we don't know who we are. When we know who we are and we understand we did, then we'll make those moves so we can have the economic power. So you can know it yourself. People talking about knowing yourself and all that, but a lot of people in here eat meat and all that, and they was taught that by somebody else.
Wait a minute. No, what do you feel to do about the cops?
You have to know yourself. You have to know yourself.
Problem is that I want a solution.
This is the solution. It's 40,000 police officers in New York City. There's over 2 million black men. The black men are disunited. If the black men stand up and recognize that we are on
now
our
change this tape, please, and change the battery, okay? And I want to start over, and I want to talk with them, okay? Can we take that tape out and change? I'm gonna start this.